Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to demo and remove an existing storage shed like the one you see right here in about 3 hours. Please stay tuned and continue watching until the end so you won't miss out on any details of how you can do this. Now, in order how to dismantle a shed, you need to keep a few things in mind. Now, it may seem like a difficult task, but dismantling a garden shed, or this was like a little tool or storage shed, it can actually be an easy process, especially when you dismantle it. There are some key points that you want to keep in mind. Now, this is one thing that you want to start with is the doors. So you want to remove any windows or doors first. In our case, we did not have any windows, so we started with taking out the door, and then afterwards we can start removing the walls and any of the surrounding material. Now, this shed was made with typical 2x4 lumber. On the outside perimeter, it had the T111 siding, and then the rest of the framing, it's typical lumber that you use to make a storage shed or even a house. On the exterior, they had some trim. On the top, they had the shingles. So most of this material, it's stuff that you are already used to. Now, you want to be careful with any rusty nails or screws. Make sure that you don't leave those lying around, and make sure that you properly dispose of them. We actually have this tool on some wheels. It's like a little magnet base, and we're able to run that along ever so often. That will help us pick up any of the loose or nails or screws that fell to the ground and make sure we pick everything up. Actually, at the very end, we made sure to hit with the broom the entire floor so everything is nice and clean, because actually our client mentioned that they had another project done in a different story, and when the people left, they didn't pick up all the nails, and the client ended up having some flat tires. And the reason why we're taking this shed down today is he wants to have some extra storage space over here in the hangar. So by taking this out, it's going to open up all of this corner area quite a bit. And as you can see, to remove all of this shed, it's pretty straightforward. All we're using is typical crowbars. We have some different sizes and lengths. The bigger ones, like the one you saw a little earlier, those ones help just to get behind and get some more leverage. And we also have a pretty big sledgehammer, so you can hit all of these panels and they're gonna come out pretty easily, because most of them, they're just nailed to the 2x4 lumber. So once you hit them with a sledgehammer, they will come out, and even in an entire sheet, and you can load them into your trailer. Now, in the very beginning, we considered to take this storage very carefully and try to save all the material so we can try to reuse it, because these are very handy. It's always great to have one of these to store your tools, or you can I even thought about using it as a chicken coop. But in the end, we were like, you know what, let's just break this down and throw it away, because if we were gonna try to save this thing, we were gonna spend so much time just to be careful with everything, and then we were gonna go back to our shop and try to set it up. It was just gonna take so long. And right now, it's actually our busy season. So we decided we're just gonna go ahead and get straight to it, demo this entire thing, load it onto our dump trailer, and take it straight to the dump. So as you can tell right here, we already knocked out 2 of the walls, and we're already starting to take out these entire panels. The way how you do this is you just want to hit it from the bottom with a sledgehammer until the entire plywood section becomes loose. Then you can just use the gravity, let that thing fall down onto the ground, and with the help of another guy, you guys can pick it up and load it straight to your trailer. Now, the good thing with this job site is I was able to back up my dump trailer really close to where we were working. So it was so easy just to take these pieces out, let them fall to the ground, and then we just pick them up and load them straight to the dump trailer that is right there. And honestly, after 2 hours, most of this thing was already disassembled. And then the last hour, it was just all the details, to take out any of the 2x4s, cut a few sections, and just fit everything into place. But to be honest, this job, we came in here about 9, a little bit past 9, and right after 12 o'clock, we were completely finished with demoing and loading this entire shed. So the way how you do this is you just have 2 guys that are willing to work hard. You want to be careful with your labors because, we've seen in different scenarios where you can have a few guys there and if they spend time talking or they work a little bit, then they want to take a smoke break or whatever. Obviously we're all for people having breaks and having their lunch and all that. But when it's time to work, that's what we do. That's what we're good at. We just get it done, And so with 2 guys, you can realistically and very easily remove a shed of this size. This one is approximately like an 8x10 shed. So it's not too big, not too small. It's a decent size, made with, some really nice material. But with 2 guys, you can easily demo this whole thing and load it, and in 3 hours you can get it done and out to your next project. Actually today, I think we had like 5 different projects to do. This was the one that we started on. Like this one, you see that big old sledgehammer? You definitely want to be careful because that thing is so strong and heavy. You don't need very much power, like that one, he hit the 2x4 and that thing went flying, because it's just, we already took down the walls, the roof, so not much more is required to loosen up those studs and take them in there. Actually, some of these 2x4s, we ended up setting them aside and we're gonna repurpose them. Some of the other stuff that got destroyed and it got like messed up, we're gonna definitely throw that to the dumpster. But there was quite a bit of 2x4s that we were able to save, and we're actually going to use them in another project. So that's one thing. You could be somewhat careful with some of this material, and that's going to help you repurpose it in a different project or scenario. So that's just one thing to consider. Otherwise, the dump trailer that I have, it measures 7 feet wide by 12 foot long. So it's the perfect size. We were able to put all of this plywood sheets in there and just organize it very nice. So we were able to fit everything and we still had quite a bit of space left over. After this, I went to 2 different job sites. We had some garbage at another one that was piled there on the side. We picked that up and loaded it onto the trailer. And then I went to a 3rd job site that had some garbage bags and a few other miscellaneous things that I also loaded on there. So I basically, with the same dump trailer, I went to 3 different job sites, loaded everything up, and I still had a ton of space left. So that's why, like, investing in one of these dump trailers, it goes a long way. We actually purchased it last year. I think we spent close to $10,000 on that dump trailer, brand new. But it's rated at 10,000 pounds, which is honestly way more than enough. Like when I loaded all this lumber and garbage and everything, I think the total weight that I had was around 2,300 pounds. So a little over 1 ton. And they charged me around $175. So it's not bad at all. You can definitely use it for multiple job sites. And I think that's where a lot of like the junk removal companies, they make quite a bit of money because they can hit up 5, 6, 7 job sites in one day and just load up junk and just go over there, dump it, and then they make quite a bit of money doing so. So the best thing to do is to invest in a dump trailer, because once we loaded everything here, all I did was I went over there, I basically put my dump trailer where they told me. I have the control where I basically, it has a hydraulic pump, and I just push the button and it lifts up the whole trailer. And so it lifts it up all the way, and then from there I just pull my truck forward, and then all the things just come flying off my dump trailer, and then I'm out the door. So it's really fast, very quick. At the end of the day, I was able to get out at a good hour and just, you know, have all my garbage out. And then I park my dump trailer, so for the next time we have a project like this, we can start the process all over. But mostly in this video, I just want to show you how easy and possible it is to demo and remove a storage shed like the one you saw in the beginning within 3 hours. And we're pretty much almost done. We just got to load up all the material, and then we're going to be out of here. But I hope you like this video. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss out on any videos that I'm going to be uploading every single day. In the description below, I'll leave several links with materials and tools that we recommend for doing this kind of a project. This is the end result after we removed everything and cleaned up the area. Thanks for watching. May God bless you, and I'll see you on the next video.